Here is what drivers had to say after Sunday's Southern 500. Kevin Harvick, winner, we kept having a lot of trouble with the right rear tire cording. The car was really loose all night long for whatever reason and would cord the right rear tire, so I think that was probably about as far as they felt like we were comfortable of going and wound up being the right strategy in the end. Anytime you can win the Southern 500 is a good day. This is one of the most prestigious races in our sport and this is one of the most prestigious racetracks in our sport, so anytime you can win at Darlington it's a big deal, but, man, Southern 500. Austin Dillon, finished second. Man, it would have been nice to get that win and lock ourselves into the next round of the NASCAR playoffs, but it was a heck of a finish for our No. 3 American Ethanol Chevrolet team. I'm proud of our second-place finish, especially after dropping to the rear of the field at the start of the race and having to recover from that setback. We battled really hard all night for every single spot we could get. We had a really good long-run car and towards the end of the race I knew Kevin Harvick was getting tighter each lap. I caught him earlier in the closing run, but he took my low line in turns 1 and 2, which was where I was running the best, and stopped the momentum that I had going. I gave it everything I had though. Joey Logano, finished third. Man, hard fought. We kind of were decent, it's just so hard to pass with these big spoilers on the car at this racetrack. That makes it challenging. We had a right front go down the last lap of the second stage, hit the wall and we did a good job fixing the car and then strategy worked well, so Wolfe, crew chief did great there, and then they had an amazing pit stop the last stop, had a good restart and all of a sudden I was like, shoot, we could win this thing. To see what the left rear looks like after that I was pretty impressed to get whatever we got. It's funny how the team always tells you, how does the damage look? It looks great. It looks great. You get out and you're like, whoa. Overall, that's what we needed to do. We need to come out of these playoffs running hard and having a solid top 3 finish to start the playoffs with a couple stage points is a good way to start. Erik Jones, finished 4th, it was good. It was really tough to pass. Once you got up inside the top 7 or 8, those guys were all pretty equal, and it was hard to make ground from there. We started deep, 30th, today and drove up and finished 4th. We got a couple of extra spots at the end, but this Sport Clips Camry was quick. We just never got up front. We just needed to get up front and get some clean air. That's what we did last year. I thought we had just as good of a car as what we did last year. We just never got to the lead. That's what held us back, I think. It's tough. The cars are finicky,